Welcome back to District 23. I am your host, Brother Adam, and it's been a minute, but look who I got with me today. Sis, what up?
What up, y'all? We back.
We
It's been about a
back.
good year,
Been
brother.
about a solid year. It's good to see your face. Not that I
Yes.
haven't been seeing your face, but it's good to see your face on camera again.
Back on the mic.
Yeah, not behind the scenes, like doing everything. So
Man.
just so you guys know, District 23, like she's the engine. It runs because of Sis. Like she's the
Awesome.
one handling editing, doing all the decor that you see up in here, all the recording, setting up mics. Like this is her baby. So
Yeah.
she's been grinding and working, just not in
Grinding.
front of the camera.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Behind the scenes. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm so glad to be back on the mic with you.
Oh, it's dope.
It's been a long time coming.
It's been a long time coming.
I've had so many people ask me, like, what's up with your brother?
Yeah.
Like, why y'all don't record no more?
Yeah.
I have somebody hit me the other day. He was like, I think my notifications are off because I haven't seen any of your podcasts. Am I behind? Have I missed something?
Yeah.
And I was like, no, we just haven't recorded in a while. He's like, oh, I think y'all should keep recording.
Yeah.
I was like, bet.
I love that. I've had a
Say
couple.
less.
I've had a couple like inquiries too. People like, yo, what's going on? Like, when you guys do another episode or what's popping? I'm like, man, we've been lifing. I was like, we would love to pod, but right now we've been lifing.
We have definitely been lifing. We have definitely been lifing.
So we're like nearing the end of the year. You know, it's almost over.
Yeah.
How's your year been?
The year's been long.
Yeah.
It's been so long, but I've learned so much over this year. I've learned how to be an entrepreneur.
Yes.
Everybody thinks they can be an entrepreneur, but it's a different level
When
to
you in it.
entrepreneuring.
Yeah.
It's levels when you up, there's levels when you down, and it's levels where you feel like you just want to completely give up
For sure.
and just jump ship.
I'm gonna share a little secret. I don't know if you want me to though.
Okay.
But we did have a conversation where you were getting ready to wrap this up.
Absolutely.
You were like, brother, I just don't think I'm gonna do it anymore. I'm
Yeah.
ready to shut down the studio.
I
And I was like, I get it. I mean, if the time, the energy, like the resources, it's a
Right.
lot. And so with this, plus what we have going on outside of here with our like regular personal life, like you got hella responsibilities. So
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not mad.
Yeah.
But you stuck with it. You
know, and what's so funny you said that. I've said that to a few people, and almost everybody I told that to was like, well, if you got to let it go, just let it go.
Yeah.
Right? And it was almost like, damn, was I looking for them to give me the excuse to tell me to quit? Like to give it up.
Yeah.
Like, because nobody said, no, just push through. You got to figure it out. You're
Yeah,
going
for
to get
sure.
through this. It's like, so something in me, I ended up talking to one of my good friends. One of my good friends have known me for quite some time. And I have started so many endeavors.
Yeah.
A ton.
Okay.
And to be honest, when they start hitting the fan, they
you
not
giving
working
up.
out,
Yeah.
I jump ship.
Okay.
I feel like I want to stick through with this because this is going to be the last thing that I do. I feel like I
Okay.
got one more endeavor in me,
Okay.
maybe one more.
One more. Okay.
But I owed it to myself to not quit when I didn't see things going the way I wanted them to go.
Yeah.
So I said, you know what? I owe myself at least another year or two to
Okay.
give it an honest 3 to 5 years. If another year would give me 3 years being in this industry this way. If I could make it to 5, that'd be even better. But
nice.
But it's still an overhead.
So was it that conversation that like kind of made you decide I'm gonna stick
I'm
it
sorry,
out?
bring that back. That
Yeah.
conversation, she said,
Wait, shout her out first.
shout out to my dog, Chanel.
Yeah.
It's my dog, Chanel.
All right, Chanel.
She said something to me that said, hey, every time you start something, you don't ever finish it.
Called you out.
And that kind of stuck.
Called you out.
That kind of stuck to me.
Yeah.
And we was just in like regular conversation. It wasn't even something we were just talking about, but she just kind of threw that in the conversation. And I was like,
It made you feel some type of way.
yeah, it gave me a little stain. And I was
Yeah.
like, she might be on to something. And I've thought about everything I've done. And I've always given a good excuse. To me, it was a good excuse why I stopped doing it. For me being an electrician and doing that on my own. For me running a Sprinter van service and me doing that on my own. Me starting my own small company for credit repair and doing that on my own.
Yeah.
Like, and they never lasted long because one thing about starting a business is time consuming. It takes so much time and energy. I mean, some days you wake up and you just be like, no, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm
And
tired.
you also work another full-time job.
That part.
So exactly.
That part.
Yeah.
So here I am. I signed another lease for another year.
Let's go.
Yeah. And
We're back at it.
Back at
and we
it.
in it.
and we in it. and just gonna try to make the best out of this year. This year is gonna determine whether I keep going or whether I sit it down. But podcasting is such a new lane.
Yeah,
And
that's
I
still
have met
growing.
so many amazing people.
Yeah.
And I've got opportunities out of this world. I've had 2 people so far who's offered me to come leave my studio to go build theirs and go work for them. I've had a client come in, they just want me to come to their house and come record. So I've had
nice.
many opportunities.
Yeah.
I've met so many people, celebrities. It's been
Oh yeah, I mean you had some big names in here.
Yeah, I've had some big names so
Angel Reese's,
far.
some Dwayne Wade's, like
right.
yeah.
Yeah, I've had some big names, and there's so much layers to people that you don't even know just from seeing them on TV.
I love that.
And when you see them on a personal space, you be like, damn, you're
I don't know if it's
cool.
Nipsey or the basketball player Isaiah Thomas, but I think it's always him quoting Nipsey where he said, "The thing I attribute my success to is that I just didn't quit. Where other people quit and they give up, it's like I kept going. So it's like eventually like it's gonna pay dividends. I feel like, or it already is really paying dividends because like." What I see is like you have now somewhat of an established name, at least in this area. Like people know about the studio,
Yeah.
and they've been able to find you.
Yeah.
But like you said, it's just about finding that time and having that energy,
dedicating it to
yeah.
it. For sure, I've got to the point where I'm kind of going more on the exclusive side of
Okay.
recording.
Yeah.
So my first 2 years were the most bumpiest rides.
Right.
With me meeting so many people, all those people have different personalities and characters, and it's like now I have to differentiate whether the fact of do I want to keep it where I'm working with the everyday average people, or do I want to work with people who are established? They know this is what they want. We build something, and they're gonna keep building and take off.
Oh, like
right?
that, yeah.
So that's kind of the lane I'm moving more so into now, and it's been working so far since I've done that.
So speaking of trends that you've seen, like kind of in the podcasting space, I've always thought like, you know, what we do here at District 23 is like we help people build shows from like inception all the way to like
Absolutely.
the final production.
Yes.
But you're saying you've seen people that kind of come in that already have kind of an established concept, or what is it that they have that
They don't,
maybe the beginners don't?
Some people come in with their own idea of how podcasting should go, and they're all over the place.
Gotcha.
They're just completely all over the place. No structure, no organization. They might want to record on Tuesday this day, then Thursday this day, have this guest, that guest. And I found myself running ragged for a couple of clients that just were all over the place. And all they did was just keep flooding their content. That's what they did. They just kept flooding. And that's cool.
Right.
That's okay for them. But with my schedule, how I am, I need a little more stability. Like, hey, my show drops every Thursday. So I'm most likely going to be in the studio every Monday night to come record.
Right.
Perfect.
Okay.
I got my other guys, like they're on a Tuesday. Every day they're coming to record. And I'm okay with that because I could balance my schedule off of their schedule.
For sure.
And it works out for me.
Yeah.
Now, if I could get to a point where I could, get everybody in here and you record when you want to, by all means.
Right. But you don't, that's not your life.
It's not my life.
Yeah, because you got other responsibilities.
Yeah.
One of the things I always tell people, because they ask me about like how's the space being available, and I tell them it's like podcasting does sound like an easy thing, but it's very nuanced. Like once you've learned from trial and error already, like the things that work and don't work, you've lined out audio, the video, the lighting. Even wardrobe, like you always hit me up and like, hey, what colors are we wearing? Like this needs to coordinate because this is gonna look a certain way on camera. And so I tell people, I was like, the beauty of District 23 is like, you don't have to worry about all those things. This is a plug and play space where you literally could come in, turn on the camera. You could do a little consultation if you're not sure about what direction you want your show to go in, but like you've made it easy for the individual that wants the podcast.
Yep.
And this is a space that's still growing. So you probably heard, but I heard Netflix in 2026 is going to start to do podcasts on their platform.
Yes.
And they did a huge deal with Spotify. And they're also reaching out to other these agencies here in Los Angeles to like see, hey, do you have anybody, celebrities or big names that's trying to do podcasting shows so they could do like original content or something like that. So I'm like, you still, even though the space seems saturated, like everybody has a podcast and everybody does. You still see new shows popping up all the time. And I always feel like there's an audience out there that maybe hasn't been tapped into yet. Or there's somebody that's, maybe they don't like the shows that exist, but like your show might be the one that speaks to these individuals.
Right.
So it's like, come in, Try it. You couldn't. District 23 has made it so easy for everybody.
Yeah, you're right.
And so I love that you are sticking with it because I feel like you're right there on the cusp. This
Right.
is right. We're right
Right.
there, like where it's about to blow. And it's like, but people need to understand, like, come in, try it out,
And enjoy the moment.
enjoy
You
it.
said something that was everybody says. Yes, the podcasting space is saturated. No doubt about it. Let me be clear. Just because a podcast starts, they don't last.
Yeah.
Most podcasts, they start, they don't get past 6 episodes.
Mm.
And it's records that show, it's
Yeah.
data that shows that they quit after about 6 to 8 episodes. They quit, they start, and they gone.
Yeah.
You know, some people be like, oh, I want to start a podcast, and they figure out their title, the name of their show, they see it, and they're like, oh, it's already been taken, right? I said, no. Go look at that show
Yeah.
and look at the last time they posted some content.
Right.
Trust me. Oh, I checked it out. Last time they posted was in 2019. They
Exactly.
done.
Yeah.
Don't worry about them.
Yeah.
Take the name
Right.
and keep going with it. If they didn't trademark that name, it's not legally theirs. You could go. You can run with it. Yes, you can have multiple titles of the same podcast. People don't know that, but you can. Just because somebody else has that name, you can have it too. What's special about your show that's going to be different is that you're going to keep recording. You're going to keep recording your show, and you're going to keep dropping your show. And after a while, every time they put in your podcast name, that's the name that's going to pop up every single time. Your show, not that old one. The old one might pop up, but eventually your show is going to oversaturate theirs.
Right.
So don't worry about it being oversaturated. Just start your podcast.
I got a question then. For a new person coming in, what do you think are 3 things they should have figured out before coming in to record?
Time.
Okay.
100% go through your schedule.
Okay.
Make sure that you have the space in your schedule to record a podcast. And what I mean by that is we're in the month of November.
Yeah.
So figure out in that month of November what days you can record. So if you want to drop every week, think about the days that you can record for that week. So if you recorded, what's today's date? I don't know what today's date is.
It's the 22nd.
It's the 22nd. And you look at that week and you be like, you know what? I want to record on the 22nd. And today is Saturday. And you might want to record every Saturday. Look at your calendar and see if that's even feasible. And you might start to realize like, oh, I can't do every week.
Yeah.
I can't. You know, most people our age now keep a calendar.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and if you're not our age, you might be younger. You probably should start keeping a calendar.
For sure.
But it helps you stay organized, and you can start figuring out whether or not you can do this. But also don't get discouraged by the time you may not have, because everybody makes time for stuff that they want at the end of the day.
All right. So 1, figure out your schedule.
Uh-huh.
What's the second one where you're like, okay, you should have had this kind of figured out already, where you're having to coach people up?
The concept of your show.
Okay.
The concept of your show, the direction of your show. Know what direction you want your show to go in, whether you're going to talk about entertainment, you're going to talk about relationships, you're going to talk about health, wealth. Know it.
Yeah.
Just know what niche it is you want to talk about. And don't get so caught up in the niche of your show, because it could go so many different ways. But just know what it is that you're trying to give to the world. What message are you trying to present to the world? And no, you can't talk to everybody. You can't.
So find your audience.
Find your audience.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's a little hard at the beginning because you don't know. When you start recording, you start to realize your show might go in one direction, and then you be like, oh, damn, I'm starting to shift into this direction.
Else. So really,
and that's okay.
Really, your audience will find you.
They will.
Yeah, as long as you keep putting out content.
Sometimes your niche is you.
Oh, I like that, yeah.
It's you. It's you. You bring that entertainment to what that people look for. They just looking to see you.
All right, so what's the third thing somebody could have when they come in here, they want to record their podcast, where like they could sit down and get the ball rolling? What's that third important thing?
Show notes.
Okay.
Show notes.
Break that down.
Pretty much the day of your recording, have an idea how you want your show to flow. You need to know whether your show is going to be 45 minutes or an hour, or even 30 minutes or 20, however long your show is. But you need to have a show note. You need to know how long you're going to stay on this particular topic. You need to learn how to segue. You need to learn how to talk in front of the camera. And with that, when I say learn how to talk in front of the camera, not necessarily you talking in front of the camera. You just going to stand in front of the mirror and you just kind of talk to yourself. and feel good about what it is you're saying and start practicing on how to enter into a topic and then enter into a next one. Most people don't record because they're scared.
Right.
Most people don't like to hear their own voice, let alone just being frantic. But
talk about those people that are frozen up once the camera turns on.
Oh, and I've seen it.
Yeah, it gets awkward.
One of my good friends, he just came and recorded the other day, and he has so much personality. And I just knew he was going to be the A mic of the show.
Right.
And when he got in here, he had his guest in here. They were recording. Luckily, he had a co-host with him, his brother. And the brother stepped up and took over the show. Because I just knew he was going to take over the show. He kind of was over there just like...
Yeah, deer in the headlights.
That man probably said a couple of words that whole show, and I was shocked.
Yeah.
And he asked, how did the show go? I think I said, it went good.
It went all right.
I said, you got to thank your boy, though.
Yeah.
He stepped up.
And which is the amazing part, too, is like when you record, you're able to watch it and play it back before you put it out, and you're able to edit. So I always tell people, like, don't worry about making mistakes. Like, if you say something, you watch it back, you don't like it, it's a couple buttons and it's edited out.
You're right. I like to tell everybody that before we record that if you have any edits you want to make, you have any moments while you're recording, it's like, I said shit. We could cut that out. Don't worry about it. Just keep rolling and don't let it think too much. I've seen people record and they just be so stuck in their head about what they said, they can't focus on going into the show.
Exactly.
Until we go on break and they be like, ooh, I've been thinking about that whole time. Can you please take out that part?
For sure.
I got you. Don't even worry about it. You know?
All right. So you just dropped the 3 gems for people, right? So when they want to come in, those are the 3 things they should be ready to do.
Yep.
Christmas is approaching.
Okay.
Black Friday's didn't kind of come and go. Or no, it's coming. It's like a week away.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to be running these specials. I heard you want to do something special for District 23. What'd you have in mind?
Really nothing.
Really? Okay.
No, I'm going to be honest.
Okay.
I don't really have a special lined up. I'm just playing, y'all.
I'm just playing. Do them like that.
I want to offer a podcaster who was really serious about starting a show to record your first episode for free.
Oh, I like it.
For sure. I'm open to that. But you have to come, if you listen to the 3 things that you just asked me, you have to
have those 3 things ready.
Those 3 things ready. And I'm cool with that. So if you call me, you reach out to me, whether you text, DM, email, and say, see, I got those 3 things. I got my whole plan out for my show. I got my structure. I'm ready to go forward with it. I got you. Whether you record with me through the future or not, and you find another record, I'm okay with that too. But I love helping people start something from beginning and follow it all the way through the end.
I love that. So I'm going to add to that. If you want that, we're going to need you to follow the page and repost some of this content.
Ooh.
And then from there, we'll select a winner, and that person will get that first episode for free. But now it's not just an episode. That includes the recording, the editing, and helping you like put it out on all the platforms that you want to put out.
Clips. So
clips also. Tell them about the clips.
You'll get about, I'll do about 10.
10 clips.
And if you come really planned out, I'll do like 15. I'll clip you up.
And what's the benefit of the clips for the people that don't know?
Social media for your reels. You could use them on YouTube reels. You could use them on Instagram reels. You could use them on TikTok.
Right.
All those social media platforms. Your clips are what's gonna make your show. Your show can be your show, but your clips is is the driving force. It's the airplane that's gonna help. They're gonna hop on that flight and they're gonna land onto your podcast. But you need the clips.
That's how you market your content.
You need the clips. You have to have the clips. Without the clips, nobody even know who you are.
So listen, District 23 Christmas special. You got a chance to lock in right now. Get your first episode for free.
Yep.
Don't miss out.
DM me Christmas package.
What's the IG? What's the handle again so they know?
D23 Podcast Studio. D as in dog. 23 Podcast Studio.
All right, now let's talk about this life because people have been wondering where we've been.
Lifing.
What's your year been like up until this point? And then have you kind of done your resolutions for next year yet? Do you know what your goals are for this coming year?
Ooh. Yes and no.
Yes and no? Okay.
Yes and no.
All right.
Like I mentioned before, this year was so rough and eye-opening and challenging. Like I have challenged myself in ways I've never challenged myself before, and it's scary.
Yeah.
It's absolutely scary because I am a little used to like, if it ain't working,
let it go.
Kick it to the curb.
Right.
Now I'm finally entering into a zone where I'm pushing through it.
Yeah.
And I'm fighting through it. And I'm praying more. I'm looking
Ooh.
so much more to God.
Nice.
You know, my prayer game has been up over 10 times. And if you're not a prayer, my whole family comes from, we're a praying family.
Gotcha.
We are a praying
Bunch
family.
Of prayer warriors.
Yeah, we are some prayer warriors.
Yeah.
So I've learned as I'm getting older, I have started to become a prayer warrior. And I'm like, it's almost like a sense of therapy.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, if you don't have nobody else to talk to, sometimes you talk to people and they just don't understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
A lot of people want to force their opinion on you.
Yeah.
And not that that's a bad thing, but sometimes you just want to talk.
For sure.
You just want to talk, let it out.
Yeah.
And the best person.
I'm looking to vent. I'm not looking for I'm not looking for a solution.
Yeah, I'm not looking for any of that.
Yeah.
And then, you know, who's the best person you could talk to when it's not going to necessarily talk back to you.
Right.
They're going to show you, God's going to show you in ways that you couldn't even imagine, but you could talk to God about anything.
That's nice.
You could
That's
cry,
dope.
you could let it out. And that's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
You know, I've left it to God.
Yeah.
I left it to God, and I'm just going to follow his grace or whatever he lead me to, and we're going to see what the future holds.
I got you. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
What about you? What's going on with you? How's your year been?
Year's been cool. Like, I think for me this year, kind of similar to you, is trying to find a lot of balance. I've noticed as we're getting older, you know, we won't mention the ages, but you know, we're getting up there. I think understanding like the importance of balancing like good sleep, diet, like it all affects like your time and your energy, and time is so valuable because we cannot get it back. And so I'm realizing when I'm not doing those things I'm supposed to be taking care of my health, it's like I suffer in other areas of my life. Like I'm not as productive as I want to be. So I definitely have learned now to be more intentional with like resting when I need to.
Yes.
I know like if I'm not eating good, like I feel it a lot more now.
Yeah, you do.
You know, you're sluggish, you're just like, you know, you're lethargic, you're not as productive. And so I think this year for me has been kind of listening to my body more. You know, I always used to hear people.
That.
Yeah, I used to hear people make those statements all the time. Like, and then it's like, you mean you're listening to your body? But now, I feel like as you get older, like, you can really listen to your body. It'll tell you when it's like
you took it right out
your
my
body
mouth.
will tell you when it's like, hey, you need to do better.
Yeah,
like you messing up
your
right now.
Your body is gonna tell you tenfold. And sometimes you got to listen.
Yeah,
you have to listen to your body until you don't want to wait to the point where your body completely tells you, I need a break.
Right.
At that point, you in a hospital somewhere.
Something.
And you don't want to end up there.
And your health is all you got.
The health is all you got.
If the health goes, everything else suffers.
The health is all you got.
Obviously, you know, been a dad. My baby girl, she's amazing.
Yeah.
Like she's my little hooper.
Yeah.
You know, she's balling. I talk her ear off about it. I'm always showing you clips, but like it's been cool to just watch her grow up and then get better at something.
Yeah.
And watching her enjoy getting better at something. You know, when she's doing well, she like gets super excited, and she's learning now that like hard work does pay off. Like if you're committed to something and you're devoting time to something and getting better at it and making those investments, there's a dividend that pays off.
Absolutely.
And so I love to see her learning that. Also too, like competition. I mean, you were a hooper.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, like girls benefit from when they compete in sports. Like it adds, I feel like, a lot of value to their lives in terms of just like understanding discipline, being able to like deal with losses, even knowing how to win gracefully.
Yeah.
Also working with a team.
That part.
Which is huge in life.
Yes.
These are all things that, and like as we become adults, that we have to deal with. Like you are gonna take some L's at some point. You're gonna experience wins. Most people in jobs have to learn how to work with a team. Sometimes you don't get along with everybody. We all know those struggles.
This is true.
Yeah. And so it's been great to just watch her learn those things. And yeah, man, I'm just excited for 26. Excited for another new year.
Yeah. I'm curious, with you being a basketball dad now, what do you find most challenging? Being at her games and watching, because I don't feel. Are you the sideline coach parent?
I am sideline coaching my ass off. See,
okay.
And I know it's bad.
Okay.
I know I need to maybe pull back a little bit because
why? Why do you think so?
Because it's getting to that point where like my daughter's like looking to me for direction instead of the coach first.
Yeah.
Also too though, I'm low-key not mad at it though, because I feel like I'm teaching her the right things, and
Right.
sometimes I'm saying things that maybe the coaches
Coach,
aren't.
do you think you better than the coach?
No, not at all. Not in any way. No, 100% no. And she also needs to understand too the value of that coaching player dynamic, because that's huge in sports,
Mhm.
right? But also she's so young and she's still learning the game, and I feel like a lot of the coaches haven't had a great deal of basketball experience or knowledge. So like it's tough when I see things, because I spent my whole life hooping, got hooped in college, and so it's like there was a point right there that needed addressing, or that needed to be corrected, or
Yeah.
you need to be able to see that, baby
Yeah,
girl.
yeah.
But I do know I need to pull back. I'm very aware of that. Very aware of that. So I am coaching from the
Did somebody
sideline.
have to tell you that, or you was able to pick that up on your own?
I know. I knew. I know.
Okay, what made you know, like, I might be doing a little too much? I might be a little it had to be a time where you knew, like,
You know
I need
what
to
it
chill.
was? It's when I told something to my baby girl in regards to make sure, you're paying attention to what your coach is saying. And she was like, "But you're really my coach." And I was like, "Oh, that's not good."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I know. I'm gonna do
Mhm.
better. I'm gonna do better, especially as she gets older.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not the overzealous parent, or the one that's like doing too much at the games. You get those
Mhm.
parents that are like screaming, yelling. I've seen parents get kicked out of gyms. Like, that's not me.
I've
I
seen that.
realize that they're kids and they're still learning and having fun. So I'm not that. It's dropping gems about the game when I can with my daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you noticed anything about the basketball industry that's changed
In
from
terms of
when we
like
played?
kid sports,
Yeah.
um, not yet, because she's not doing anything really competitive. It's a lot of like local rec leagues and
Okay.
park stuff. What actually, no, I take that back. What I have noticed is that they know a lot more than we did at their age, because
Really?
they have access to the internet. Like,
Mm.
you could see what kids are working on in other countries, in other states. Also to the facilities and coaching that they have that we didn't. So like, we recently started at a facility. Shout out to my boy B McCain. He runs it, Sports Academy in Seal Beach, and what they're doing there is like, not only are they teaching the kids basketball, but like they're actually in the weight room with like actual like a sports nutritionist and a what do you call it? Like a trainer. So they have a
Yeah.
trainer like taking these kids through different workouts, where I'm like, I wasn't doing that at like 5th grade or
Yeah.
10 years old. And
Yeah.
so I see these kids developing a lot faster than we did when we were their age. And that's been cool to see, like,
Yeah.
that change, because again, like, she's learning the importance of taking care of her body.
Mhm.
And I don't think we got that until like what, junior JC?
Yeah.
Like high school, we wasn't even really doing
Oh,
that,
no, we
right?
wasn't doing
Yeah,
I
junior
didn't
college is like you start training and
depending
doing
on
the
what high
extra.
school you went to. Some high schools had it better than
Right,
others,
for
but
sure.
I didn't really see it till I got into college
Yeah.
and starting to train. So with that, what's your end goal with your baby in basketball? Do you see her playing other sports or
My end goal is always the same. I tell her all the time, actually, like, she could quit or do other things. I just want her to be involved in something. I don't want her to do nothing.
yeah.
I hope she get college paid for, because if she does, that takes a
Yeah.
huge burden off of me. I
Yeah.
can retire early, if her
Yeah.
college gets paid for.
Yeah.
So I
Absolutely.
always I keep that in the back of my mind. More importantly, though, I just want her to have those experiences that I did growing up. Basketball is like core memories, competing in sports, traveling, your teammates. You know how that was. It's like those are some of your fond memories.
Some of the best memories of my
Right, and some
life.
of those are still, like, my close friends to this day. Like, I
Yeah.
keep in touch with my guys I played AAU with or high school basketball with,
Yeah.
even some of the, ex-college teammates, it's like they grow up to be lifelong friends, because you have this shared experience that,
Yeah.
like, you guys could always pull from. So it creates that bond that's, like,
Yeah.
unbreakable.
That's something different with you guys. So guys are able to keep that bond for so long.
Yeah,
Women is a little different. We don't hold on that long. Some of us do.
yeah,
So we get a little pick of the litter, the
yeah.
ones we hold on to. But when we see each other, and it's been a long time since we
It's all
changed there,
love,
it's all love, and it's
all
like we
love.
never missed.
So look, so now that we're back at it, are
Yeah,
we gonna be consistent with this?
we should be.
We should be. There's no excuses.
Just imagine if we didn't take a whole year off.
I know,
A little
right?
bit longer than we kind of been. We started recording a little over a year
Yeah,
ago.
just in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When
alright.
we started in my den.
Exactly.
Right? We
Yeah,
started in my den.
in
Look
the
how far.
apartment.
Look how if y'all go to some of our previous content, you see our last real recording. Well,
Or the early
the
recordings were
early
in the den,
recordings, we
yeah.
were in the den, and then we found a location. We shot at a couple times,
Yeah.
and then here we are here.
Should we also talk about District 23 After Dark?
District 23 After Dark is on the way, baby.
So we've been, spitballing ideas, kind of throwing some things around that we want to do come the new year. One of the things is District 23 After Dark. We're going to open up the studio, invite some of the friends in, pour a couple drinks, let people get loose, have a good time, and we're going to throw out topics and just have people chop it up.
So this is the idea of it. So I know some of y'all are on YouTube. Maybe not. But if you're on YouTube, they have a lot of sets on YouTube where the DJs have a DJ playing set and a DJ is kind of vibing out, and you see people in the background that kind of vibing out. So we're going to kind of take that concept, but do it a little podcast style. So you're going to hear the music in the background. DJ is going to be here. The music going to be playing. But at the same time, people might hop on the mic. You might get some conversations. You might get some after dark conversations. You might get a little after dark views.
Pop culture topics. See what's going on. Some little controversial topics.
Yeah, but it's going to be raw.
So we're looking for people that can be unapologetic, be absolutely themselves, but also too important. We want it to be honest conversation, but healthy conversation.
Absolutely.
Honest and healthy dialogue. So those two H's are important. Honest and healthy dialogues. We don't want people in here trying to argue or getting into any fights or any melees, but we want it to be like
a fun atmosphere.
Fun atmosphere after dark. Get the drinks flowing. Let that truth serum hit you.
Let the truth serum hit.
And then have some good chop up. So
that should be fun.
I've reached out to a couple friends already that are down to do it. We're gonna be reaching out to a couple of our friends, a couple of our contacts, our network, and see if y'all get in here and just kind of rotate people in and out.
What'd be cool about that too? What I'm just thinking about is getting some people in here that's actually outside too, and experience what's going on in the nightlife here in LA. A lot of people don't know about what's going on in the nightlife here in LA. Because
we kind of retired. We're kind of hung up our jerseys.
Hung up. Yeah. But you know what? I ain't gonna hold you. I've been outside for a couple of weekends.
Yeah.
Starting at your birthday function, just going to the going to the Laugh Factory, something as simple as that, and just enjoying the evening in that, meeting different comedians. You know, I didn't meet them personally, but just seeing the comedians up there having a moment, and they're enjoying that's their nightlife.
That is their nightlife.
That's their nightlife, and we enjoyed it with them for that moment.
And shout out to you though, happy belated. I mean, it's November, it is Scorpio season, so happy belated to you to her birthday pass as well.
Happy belated.
I appreciate you, sis. Thank you.
Just Two Scorpios, baby.
Yeah, that was the original.
Yeah,
but okay. So we're excited. We have some things in the works. We're excited for you guys to join us and stay locked in. District 23. We got some stuff coming.
Yeah.
We out of here?
Are we out of here?
Are we out of here? You tell me. I think we're out. I don't know. What else? We got some.
Is this something I want to say? I don't think we can wrap it up.
We can wrap it up then.
All right.
Well, look, thanks for being with us again. District 23 Studios. Again, the Instagram handle is
D23 Podcast Studio.
And the website is
District23Studios.com. And remember, we got the Christmas special. I mentioned the Christmas tag earlier, what it was. So if you listen to the show, you'll remember the Christmas tag.
Exactly.
I don't remember it exactly at this moment because I made it at that moment.
But it's gonna get clipped up and it's gonna get played.
Get that tag, and for sure, you come record here. I will help you build your podcast. We will help you build your podcast.
We will help you build your podcast
from the beginning all the way to the end, completely seamless for you. No worries. Whether you have to post it on your audio platform, your YouTube platform, building your logo, building out your intro, building out your whole episode planner. I got you.
She got you. So once again, that is Sister C. I am Brother Adam. Thank you guys for being with us. District 23, we are out of here.